I'm trying to do this new thing where I get more comfortable talking on camera. My name is Christina. I find it so awkward to sort of talk on camera. I feel like I'm much better at doing the whole vlog type style videos, and I guess I just don't know who I'm talking to, and it sort of depends. Like, I don't know how I feel for the day, but this is gonna be my try of talking to the camera a little bit more. I am sitting in my art room, I call it, but I'm working on calling it my art studio. Sitting at my desk. I'm about to jump on a call for, I'm doing a 20-day cacao intensive, learning about the different 20 energies of Mayan energies of the days. So we're on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're on day 4. And it's been amazing. And as I've been doing that, I've been creating every day, whether it's my art journal, whether it's working on a mandala del alma, which is a mandala of the soul that I am working on for commissions, whether it's working on my oracle deck that I have started, or it's working on different pieces for my new shop that's opening. I am ordering stickers, I'm ordering postcards, I'm ordering whatever I can. There'll be a limited supply, but I'm just creating, and I'm really kind of diving into the wisdom that I've learned from the mountains, the earth, being outside, and then nature. And the Mayan Cosmovision is a big part of my education right now, because if you do not know, I was adopted from Guatemala. I grew up in New Jersey, so I was adopted at 8 months, and a big part of my heritage was lost, was erased. I do not speak Spanish fluently, but I am trying to learn, which is very hard for an adult, as you may know, whoever you are watching this, or it's also, I think it is also hard as an adoptee, because it's something that was a part of my culture and my heritage that I did not get growing up, and it's something that I've wanted to know so badly, that actually kind of makes me pretty emotional saying that out loud, because I think I wrote once, I'm also working on my memoir. I'm also writing and creating this altered book. I'm sorry if you're shaking, but I just decided to hold the camera and do this. I'm also working on writing my memoir as well. So I think I wrote somewhere when I wrote about this was that I wish I could just look into the mirror. Not even I wish, but sometimes I think that I can look into the mirror, look at myself, and just start speaking Spanish, and it would come out fluently, but it doesn't. That's not how it works. So as an adoptee who has Hispanic blood flowing through me, tapping into the Mayan Cosmovision and learning about the energies has been a very emotional journey for me, and I'm looking forward to continuing it. And in my mandalas de alma, I do put symbolism for the Mayan Cosmovision, astrology, all within these mandalas that tell a person's soul journey, is really what I'm calling it, because I went on a soul journey in my own process of art and my own process of finding my identity, and it coming through my art and what I do on a daily basis. So I don't know how this turned into this like introduction of who I am, but I guess it's worthy as one of my first YouTube videos where my face is actually on the screen. So I'm about to go on to a call for that, and I think my husband just jumped in the shower, and it's kind of awkward filming yourself when like speaking to a camera, not really having somebody specific I'm speaking to, and then my husband being home and kind of hearing me, so he jumped in the shower, and I was like, okay, now is a good time to film something of me speaking, and I'm really just winging it. I think I kind of decided that this whole process of building, I'm trying not to drop the camera as I look at myself in the viewfinder, this whole process of building Inner Link Artistry, which is my art business now is really a journey into me. It's a journey into me and a journey into the people that I work with in my classes, in person, in my commissioned pieces, in the oracle deck that I'm building, in my altered book that I'm making, which is actually right behind me, and I can show some of that. But it's a journey, and that journey, now my arm is shaking. Let me switch arms. That journey is really, it's my life journey, and that's what this business is. This business is my life journey. This art is my life journey, but it's not just my connection to nature, my connection to the Mayan cosmovision, astrology. It's not just my connection. This is also the connection of the people in all of my classes when I teach in person. This is my connection to them. This is them telling their story through their own art, or when someone commissions me for their own soul mandala, that I am telling their story through that art. I'm really sorry for shaking a lot. I'll try to put it down, but it's not working. This is me trying here. So this whole process of building Inner Link Artistry is not only my search for that inner link that connects my outside world and my inside world, but that inner link that's connecting me to other people and my art that way as well. I guess for somebody who has, lost a big part of my roots, not only am I doing art and creating from the deepest part of my soul, but I'm doing it to connect me to myself. I'm doing it to connect me to the people in my life even more, and to people that I'm meeting these days. Like, social media is freaking annoying and scary and saturated with loads of things I don't want to see, but it's also a way to connect with people around the world that I wouldn't normally connect with. And artists, like creating with some of these artists that I've met and building the Patreon and all of it. It's just, I do have to be grateful for social media because it helps business owners, but it also helps just people connect. And I was screaming for connection when I was young, and I'll get into that story another time, but yeah, that's what Inner Link Artistry is. This is who I am, and I'm just kind of winging it with the video creations, and I think we'll just kind of go from there. So now I'm gonna close it out so I can go into my session. I'll give a little sneak peek, I guess, of what's in front of me. But working on my oracle deck, I have one of the pieces here. So we'll see what comes of that. I have more over there, and at some point I want to do like I don't know, I hate thinking of like doing a tour of my art studio, because unless people are like, oh, I want to see what it looks like, I'm probably not going to do it. So there'll be like snaps of things, but it's usually quite messy, especially the desk. So here's the desk. This is what the desk looks like at the moment. Isn't it cute? So this month I taught at an herbal kitchen. It's called Mayornet Kitchen, and this was really fun. The women that showed up were amazing, and I want to keep teaching in spaces like this, connecting me to nature in different ways. This is probably a very shadowy shot, but I'm working on this in the book. So working on my connection with the umbilical cord. Apparently mine was buried in Guatemala. It says my birth mother, so that will be cool. I'm going to work on this spread, but this is kind of what the book has turned out to be so far. It's pretty thick. I have these strings hanging from it, some Guatemalan aspects. I'll do a whole tour of this at some point, but the strings are connected to a page. The page that they come from is this one. connecting me to my birth mother. So I'll tour you through that one day, but that's also in the process. Lots going on here. Welcome. So I'm also working on a moon calendar, and here I'm just kind of planning it out in a sketchbook. I'll probably do a bigger version, but this is me planning the moon calendar that will be in my shop. Hello. So it seems like that this is my new look. I looked at myself in the viewfinder. This is the look for the afternoon paint time today. I don't know. I think I maybe said this in some other footage, but I don't have much time to just like talk on the camera, which is like weird. And I'm still getting used to it, but my dog is here. When my husband is playing the guitar, I have a little time to get on here and talk. So I have been painting today a bit, and I started a new sketchbook, and I didn't really start it. I started it a while ago, but what I'm working on right now, I wish I put into my Oracle deck. So that's sort of how I'm feeling. Do you ever work on something and it's in a sketchbook and you really wish it was a bigger piece, or you wish it was like one of your more finished pieces, or you wish it was, at least for me, since I'm working on my Oracle deck, I kind of wish it was in the Oracle deck. And I had this vision of, this is the front, or this is the back of one of them. I had the vision of that all of the cards, I'll do it quickly because I don't want to completely, well, whatever. I had a vision that all of the cards for the Oracle deck were on these watercolor papers. And then once the watercolor paper is all done, I'll get the Oracle cards printed, and I'd still have all the originals if I really wanted. And I can use them, I can get them as prints, I could do something really cool with all of them together. But now that I think about it, I guess I'm kind of used to not all the digital art that's in the world these days. Like, I could probably take a picture of what's in the sketchbook and edit it a little bit if I want to, or I don't really want to do any edits. I want this to be very raw and real paintings of my Oracle deck. I could take a picture of what's in the sketchbook and then put it on one of these if I wanted to, or I'm gonna have to get them printed somehow, so I'm gonna have to get them digitized in a way. Anyway, so that's what I'm working on now. But other than that, that's where I'm at today. I might film a little bit of myself drawing, painting in the sketchbook, and show you the dog. So if you do not know, this is Kali. Kali, can you say hello? That's the girl, and her ears are amazing. So, I've been working on sketchbook stuff today. Here's what this one looks like so far. I'm kind of digging it. Oh, the doorbell rang. All right, well, back to the sketchbook stuff. This is what this spread is kind of looking like. I mean, if you don't really know what I do, I am a painter. I am an artist. I am extremely connected to anatomy figures and nature. So you'll see a lot of that stuff in my art. You will see lots of flowers and eyes and mushrooms and skeletons and skulls and apparently hands and veins and all the good stuff. I like to start with an expressive background, and then I like to just go over it or do something on it. I also am very into outlining strokes and really just letting myself flow. And then I'm extremely into collage and pen and ink and watercolor and gouache. So that's kind of a rundown of what my art looks like. So you'll see lots of black and white and lots of color and expressiveness and mountains. Oh, forgot about the mountains. This is just sketchbook work. So some of it's like terrible, some of it's stuff, some of it's more mushrooms. It all varies, but I like to just do stuff that I freaking like. There's lots of meaning behind a lot of it, and oh, that didn't turn into anything good. These actually are going to be turned into stickers. These are stickers, and there's lots of meaning behind it when it comes to my connection to nature, but this is kind of what I was working on today. And I actually really like this. I might turn this into, I don't know, something fun. Some postcards, stuff like that. And then I did this one over here that I am not finished with yet, but I wish that this was in my oracle deck that I'm working on. So, in time. And then that's the desk. Yep. Oh, that's
once again is beaten, 'cause she knows the feeling is gone.
Aw. Alright, so I really wanted to finish this video, and I'm laying on the floor, and I am sketching, drawing. Oh, and I got a new Garmin, so I'm updating that, or I'm fixing that. And I just wanted to finish it and be done. Be really, really done. I don't love editing too many clips, so I have to be sure that I stop filming too many clips. Oh, and I have some skateboards that I'm going to be working on. These. My husband needs to take the trucks off, but I'm going to be working on those. It's my little sketchbook. And, oh, and that guitar and those records. So that'll happen. So yeah, I need to be done with the video. This is my little July, I almost said January, July vlog. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to my rambles. Oh, I have this thing to paint, which I would really like to paint because it could turn out really cool. I like to collect random stuff and hopefully paint on them one day. So thanks for joining my TED Talk.